preference, my hair is very fine. It gets oily fast, doesn't hold much curl. It has a lot of regrowth right now. That it is what it is. Truthfully, what my hair looks like when I wake up. Products I used on my hair wash day were pretty minimal. I put in a root spray, which I love this one. I put in a flexible hold gel, and then I put in my thermal heat protectant. Use this volume. I'm gonna crimp just the roots about an inch or two down. And as you can see, it's gonna leave my hair kind of poofy. That's what we want. I'm gonna use a wand. I think it's a 1/2 inch. You guys, I actually don't know. Almost every single strand away from my face. And I leave the ends out and then just release it. The wand parallel to the ceiling, and I just wrap my hair around like this and leave the ends out by holding them. People ask how I don't burn myself. This is how I just don't curl the ends. If your hair gets oily fast after curling it, you can just spritz the roots with a dry shampoo. I am down to the last kind of 2 layers, so I'm going to show you how I do this second layer right here, right before I do the top. I don't use the volume on the roots here just because you would be able to see through the top layer. This is where I kind of go back and forth as far as curling away from my face. So now I'm going to take this piece right here, and instead of curling behind, I'm going to pull that one forward just to give it some extra texture, and this will help give it like a little bit more volume because it's going an opposite way as its sisters here. Last layer. This is my most fragile one. Here, I'm gonna get as close to the root as possible when I curl it, and this is so that it sits kind of high with the curl, and that's what's gonna give it more volume on the top of my head. And I'm just gonna release it. You do not want to use a strong hold hairspray. You want to use more of a flexible hold, like a light to medium hold, and I am going to let these curls cool. Trust the process, and I'll come back once they've cooled to show you what I do to style it. Okay, it has had time to cool, so I just kind of like zhuzh it like this. Is that a word? Zhuzh. Just kind of pull it over to the side. I mean, she might not want to go. She might want to stay over on that side. It's gonna look a little crisp. If you don't want like the piecey, like as much of the piecey curls, you can kind of just comb a brush through it a little bit, and it'll soften those, and it'll be messy and like a lion's mane.